12-hour shift and I got a whole 50 cents in tips. The war's over. I thought we were all spending money again. How was your day?
50 cents in tips would have been a considerable improvement.
I got a bottle of schnapps and half a rhubarb pie. Let's see which one makes us sick first.
Oh, sounds lovely, but I was just about to go to bed.
It's 8 o'clock, Grandma. Come on, tell me about your crappy day. Maybe it'll make me feel better.
I'm really tired. Maybe some other time.
Didn't mean to disturb you.
No, you didn't disturb me.
No, it's fine. I know a brush off when I see it.
May I introduce you to our new resident, Miss Dorothy Underwood?
Oh, call me Dottie. Nice to meet you. This place is pretty swell, huh? Seems like one big happy family.
That wears off.
Oh, it's a pleasure to meet you.
I love your accent. England, right? I've never met anybody from there.
Do you have anything you want to tell me?
Not at present, no.
Very well. Let's get on with it.
It's like a bottomless pit.
You've done this before.
Himalayas before the war. No, at the time I was strapped to a very amusing Spaniard. No!
You are, of course, well within your rights to maintain your privacy.
Thank you. I agree.
Charge of treason, out of context, is not necessarily what it appears to be. In fact, my involvement with you and Mr. Stark could, on the face of it, be considered treasonous.
Indeed it could.
I don't need to know the details of your past, Mr. Jarvis.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Our investigators found an open manhole cover 5 blocks away. They assume the thief came up there.
Carrying hundreds of pounds of equipment seems unlikely. You said it rained the night of the break-in.
It was a positive deluge. Why?
New York is one of the last cities to still use its sewers to run off stormwater. All Mr. Brannis would have needed is a raft and a forecast. He could have floated his stolen treasure all the way to the sea.
I thought you were going to ask Carter.
I was. I did. She acted like I was waving a stocking from her face.
I'm sure you were polite and respectful as always.
You sweet on her, Sousa?
Don't you have enough women in your life to worry about?
Let me give you a nickel's worth of free advice, pal. Give it up. No girl's gonna trade in a red, white, and blue shield for an aluminum crutch.
I was wrong. I need to know.
Miss Carter.
If we're going to be working together, risking our lives together, then I must be able to trust you.
On my honor, you can.
Your honor is not enough.
Mr. Stark deemed me worthy of his trust. I would hope that would suffice.
Mr. Stark would trust a shark to not bite him if it was wearing a short enough skirt. That's not entirely relevant.
Would it satisfy you to know that the charge of treason was dropped almost immediately?
It's a start.
Before the war, I served under a general. We traveled a great deal. We were in Budapest when I met Anna. And then the war broke out and things became difficult.
She was Jewish.
Still is, I'm happy to say. The general carried several letters of transit in his safe, any one of which would have ensured her safety. But he refused to sign.
You forged his name.
Hence the dishonorable discharge.
How did Anna get out?
The same way I avoided the noose.
Howard.
Mr. Stark had unfinished business with the general, and he and I had always got along. When he heard of my predicament, he used his influence.
Sounds like a story. Anna obviously knows what Howard did for you, but she doesn't know what you do for him?
Not recently, no. I may not always be truthful with Anna, but I am always honest.
A difficult balance, that.
One that I imagine you know all too well.
Mr. Brannis's symbol.
Bingo. Careful, some can be skittish.
Very well aware of that.
I remember you. Nasty little bugger.
What does he do?
The constrictor causes involuntary catastrophic muscle contraction. Bones break, I'm afraid. It was originally designed for back massage.
Right, let's call it in.
Miss Carter, I'm not
It
sure
looks like
you
one of
thought
those
this
back
through.
massage thingies.
You can't reveal that you found these items.
I can't bloody well leave them here for someone else to find.
Agent Carter, how did you come to discover the stolen items?
I have been conducting my own private investigation with Howard Stark.
What is your relationship with Howard Stark? Have you been in contact with him since his disappearance? Are you collaborating with Stark, a known traitor and fugitive from justice? Publicly revealing these items won't clear Mr. Stark's name. They'll only place you under suspicion along with him.
I will call them in, and they will respect me.
But they won't. They'll only use it to tear you down.
There's a phone box across the street. Call it in. But for God's sake, don't let Krasinski get hold of it. Susan's working in the office tonight. I can just about stomach him getting the credit. Oh, and Mr. Jarvis, they know your voice now.
Susan.
Hey, Mac. I got a hot tip for you. Yeah, Howard Stark stolen inventions. They're on a boat near the Southside Pier. The Heartbreak, Dock 12.
Who is this?
Just a pal.
Tell me your name. How did you get this number?
Have a lovely night. Right. Very good.
Who's that?
Anonymous tip. Let's go.
Oh.
I feel like all of these fights are always in the darkness. It makes me sad, because I want to see it in brightness. Stop that! Stop it! The job's done.
What did you do? What did you do to my arm?
Well, that works.
What if you want a massage?
Did she take that with her? Because if she didn't, she left fingerprints. But then again, the fingerprints a thing back in the 40s? I don't think so.
There it is.
Victor.
This is it. We got the Stark stuff. Looks like the whole haul.
Ease up on that, will you? I don't want to end up inside out.
We're getting promotions out of this.
Why? Because we answered the phone? This guy handed to us. Again. Somebody's wrapping this up like it's Christmas.
I don't envy you, buddy. My pal Jackie's got a special gift for interrogations. He's real convincing. Gets guys to spill their guts. That's not an expression. We've had to use a mop.
Is that game working for you?
What game?
The one on the boat. English broad. Solid right hook.
This guy's gonna die.
What's she look like? Damn it! Watch where you're going. You're lucky this is a company car.
Because he found out about Carter, so he's gonna die. What was that? Rose? What is it?
Oh, Peggy. It's too awful.
Really put you back there, doesn't it? Somebody buys it, you realize it could happen anytime, any day.
Whatever happened last night, don't any of you forget. Krasinski would still be with us today if it wasn't for Howard Stark. Whether he pulled the trigger or not. We're only neck deep in this mess because of him. Now I gotta go call Krasinski's wife.
And his girlfriend, don't forget that.
I'll call his girlfriend.
The usual?
Yes, please.
Anything else?
I thought I might tell you about my day, if you have a moment. It's just that one of my co-workers died today.
Jeez, Peg, that's too bad right there on the job.
Yes, it was sudden.
I know how you feel. Blindsided.
I don't know why it's hit me so hard. We weren't close. He was a brute, a cheat. He was disrespectful, rude. But he was good at his job.
I'm really sorry, honey. What can I do?
Miss, could I get a refill?
Do you still have that schnapps?
Miss.
Let me get this jerk his refill and I'll clock out.
I think that jerk quite fancies you.
Shut up, English. You talk too much.
Alrighty, well that was Marvel's Agent Carter, Season 1, Episode 3, Time and Tide. It's a pretty good episode. I just wish that the like action scenes were like not always at nighttime because it'd be easier to see. I understand why TV shows do that, but I mean a mix would be good. Now that I've watched like the first season of Dollhouse, I see is his name like Seuss or something? I see him as Victor now, and he's so cute on that show, so I love him now. That's all. Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one.